You're going to log in to Victoria College's website, www.victoriacollege.edu, and you're going to scroll down past the pictures at the top to the part that says Career Exploration, and you're going to click Find Your Future. Once you are here, open the plus online career resources, and you're going to start with Focus 2. Note that the access code that you're going to use is Pirates, and that you will have to create an account. I have already set up an account. I've already logged in. So once you go through the process, you're going to see something that looks like this. So as you can see, there are 5 assessments here, and I have already completed all 5. And that is the same thing that I want you to do. So I want you to start with the work interest assessment, complete the personality assessment, the leisure assessment, the values assessment, and the skills assessment. You can do these in any order, but I do want you to complete all 5. Notice that when you get some results in these areas, it's going to give you occupations that match whatever you have chosen or scored. You can click on the occupations to find more about them, especially if you're interested in them, to see how they match up with what you have provided. You can also save the occupation so that you can compare it to other occupations that you receive through your other assessments. When you have finished the self-assessments, I would like for you to complete the My Career Planning Involvement, My Academic Strengths, and Am I Career Ready? Once you have all 3 of these career planning foundations, all 5 of your self-assessments done, then I want you to look at some of these Explore the Possibilities. So you can see what you can do with a major in something that's offered at Victoria College. What can you do if you majored in a certain occupation? You can explore an occupation by families as well, and then you can compare 2 occupations side by side. When you get finished with those, exploring your occupations, then I want you to take some time to explore the Take Action part. Here, for your education, past, current, and future, you can fill this part out. If it doesn't apply, then you don't apply. This helps you with preparing for resume, and it helps you figure out some of the types of experiential learning opportunities that you may want to take part in to help expand your skills and abilities. When you get finished, you can continue to professional development, your career objectives and goals, your internships, again, helping with that experiential learning and networking. And then you can put in your work experience, volunteer, network of contacts, which is also important. You want to start building the people that you know in the areas that you're going to be going into when you graduate, so that you can use them as references and people to contact when you receive your degree and are looking for a job. And then you can click Finished when you're finished. Now, when you get all of this finished, you have your saved occupations and your saved majors, anything that you find that you might be interested in. But the important part for me is I want you to review and print your portfolio. You don't need to print it, but I do want you to save it. So you would select all, because I want you to have all of those that you have included. And if you've done your action plan, or saved any majors, then those would be checked. I haven't done that. You're going to build your portfolio, and this is what you're going to get. It's going to be a report that looks like this. So this arrow up here is the download. So I want you to click that, and I want you to go to your downloads wherever it is. I want you to open your report. It's going to open in a PDF. and then I want you to save it. You can save it as Focus 2, and don't forget where you saved it at. Now, I would like for you to go back to Victoria College website, go back down to Find Your Future under Career Exploration, and open the online career resources again. This time I want you to click Reality Check. So I want you to go through the lifestyle calculator. I want you to walk through your expenses, start your reality check, and then I want you to compare that to your occupation calculator and see if your chosen occupation is going to support the lifestyle that you want to live. Okay, so I want you to do the start your reality check and then do the occupation calculator. When you have finished the Focus 2 and the Texas reality check, then you're going to be here in Canvas for the Reflect on Future assignment. You've already watched the video that's going to be here when I get it finished. You're going to click Submit Assignment, and then I want you to upload your Focus 2 portfolio that you saved. And then in the comment box, I want you to reflect on what you have learned from completing the Focus 2 and what you discovered from the Texas Reality Check website. So make sure you include both of those in the comments. And then click Submit to submit your work for grading. If you have any questions, please contact your instructor